Crunchy.
Hello, Crunch community. We're back with a tier list on the Tournament of Champions. Something that DeathBattle's been doing about for 3 months, where they had a Discord for their paid members, and they had 32 matchups of what fans have been wanting to see. It's been running on for 3 months, and as of this video, they've already decided on a winner, which was Tom versus Wiley Coyote. A huge surprise. I have Sean and Justin with me, and myself. We'll be ranking the 32 matchups. And if you see from the shorts I've been following, I've been very nice about these matchups because with me, with Death Battle, I'm more of a, hey, I don't know these characters. I would love to learn them. And in this video, I'm going to try to be a little bit critical.
Yeah, I'm going to tear them up. Damn.
Well, how does... So Justin's been seeing a few death battles. Sean's completely new to this. So hopefully he might see a few death battles on YouTube after this. I just want to break down the rules on how I set this tier list up real quick. So there's 32 matchups. As you see, I have A through D ranking. So what I plan to do, guys, is that we have to rank them 8 each. 8 for A, B, C, D.
Yes.
And at the very end, we nominate one from the A rank. That'll go in Crunchy. That'll be the game of the year. That'll be the GOAT, the greatest all time, the best. And then from the D, we'll rank for soft gummy. That's the worst idea ever. We have to be critical because it's
also means dumbass matchup. I'm sorry, I'm translating for you as well, Levi.
Okay, yeah. D is something we don't want to
like let loose.
So, anyways, let's go and get started. So we're gonna save the winners for the last. I just want to point that out. So the winners of each round. We'll start that out. But first up is Loose versus On. This batch got 30% with 630 votes of the first round. I potentially do want to see this matchup. I haven't seen either of the series. This is from Owl House and what was it called? Reptilia. Have you guys heard any of these or seen any clips from it?
I've never seen these characters, but I honestly thought it was that the other Disney show that has the same animation style. The left one, not the right one.
It kind of looks like the same character, but one has much bigger eyes.
Yeah, these two potentially came around the same time. They're really story driven. Like each one is episodic. I looked into a little bit. I haven't seen either one, but it would be going into it with the 2D matchup. They're both isekais, American isekais, which is really interesting. The girl on the right, she went to a different world and she's in a wizard school. And the girl on the left, she got transported and she's living with a family of frogs. And they both get insane powers or something like that.
You said she's living with a family of frogs.
Yeah. I can't really give the show justice, but Death Battle really did well with the with Star from Star versus Butterfly and Steven Universe. So I'm really looking forward to this one. You guys have any insight? I have put
a
it
question.
in.
Does one die at the end?
I don't believe so.
Oh wait, no.
Wait, in a death battle?
You watch them. You don't know.
In a death battle?
Yeah.
In a death battle, they do die. I thought you were asking about the show in general.
Oh
no. He doesn't know anything about Death Battle.
Okay, in
never heard of it.
Oh no, Sean doesn't know anything about Death Battle. So in a death battle, they do research beforehand, and they go over both of the characters. It's like a Deadliest Warrior. Have you ever seen?
I thought you were saying the characters do research to fight each other.
No. So
he's saying the show does research.
Yeah, the research does, and then they actually have like either an animated. It's usually animated, right? The battles.
Yeah.
Sometimes they
3D,
get
2D.
Active,
yeah, they sometimes do live action as well. So they put them both in a death battle. See who will win.
Yeah, cool. And they've had a lot of they do really well. They do. I gotta give them their props.
They've been going for 10 years.
Do they have lots of dialogue, or is it mostly just fighting?
There's lots of dialogue. They do they analyze both the characters first, like for the first 15-20 minutes, and then the last 10 minutes are just them fighting.
Oh, so like it's like a sports show type. Yeah,
kind of like that. Yeah.
All right, so next one is Kaisen Ibaraki versus Fleetweight Sonic. Kaisen Ibaraki's from Toho Project, and Fleetweight Sonic is from the Sonic comic books. This one got 11% of round one with 231 votes. I tried looking into Toho Project, Kaisen Ibaraki. I don't know what it is. It's like an anime mobile game, 2D scroller, shoot 'em up.
Oh, it's a mobile game?
Something like that. I have no idea what it is. It's so like it's such a niche game, and I
they
know
had to find 32 characters as a little scraping the bottom of the barrel.
I'm just confused as to like who picked these characters to battle each other. Like they really had to do some research to find somebody on mobile to fight Beasto Sonic over there. I don't know his actual
I think
name.
Did you say Fleet Wave?
Yeah, Fleetway. I don't even know what that is. I'm assuming it's just Archie Sonic.
Is that the difference, or like is it different from like Super Saiyan Sonic?
So from what I'm seeing, the comparison between these two is that they have a very like a super form, like how he has they call him Fleetway Sonic, and they lose control when they turn into their super form.
So that's different from his like regular Super Saiyan, because I know that he turned like, okay, so this is like a higher grade than him turning his regular gold. Like, you know, on the movies he turns gold, and on the I've seen the cartoons.
So from what I can see from Toei, so it is a 2D vertical scrolling shooting game with 7 spin-off games.
So at least it's not a mobile game.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, but
Sonic is
I don't
demon-like.
I don't potentially know much about this matchup, and I don't know. The match doesn't really interest me that much. There's potentially a lot more better matchups in this one, so I want to put this in D list. Do you guys agree?
Yep.
Yeah. These have not came out yet. All of these matchups are fan submissions. They're ones that fans have been wanting to see for a long while.
Well, yeah, we're gonna put that in the Sonic one. That's definitely on the D list. You know, it might even be soft gummy.
So this one, you like Sonic? This one's Shulk versus Lightning.
Sorry,
Xenoblade Chronicles versus Final Fantasy 13. I personally want to put this in the A rank. This is one that I've been wanting to see for the longest time. If you guys know anything about the character there, I think time is a very much of an essence with both characters. I really like Final Fantasy 13. It was just about like a rebellious the girl on the right. The guy from the left, you guys might have seen from Smash Brothers.
Oh yeah.
But potentially they're like universal power and stuff like that. I don't have much to say on why I want this battle to succeed, but yeah, this will be my first A rank right here. You guys have any questions or anything like that?
Yep. I'm waiting for characters that I recognize before I really state my opinions.
Okay, so we're not gonna go into the week 1 winner. That was done for week 1. So this is week 2. So if we get this, so Death Battle has done a mythological battle before. They did the Monkey King versus Hercules. So and this is Zeus versus Odin. So
that's a good battle.
The counterparts.
Yeah. So this was 70% with 408 votes from Greek mythology versus Norse mythology. I think this is a very good.
That's a crunch right there. That is a full-on Dorito crunch. I'm saying.
So you guys really like this battle.
That was a good battle. Like they put two good characters together. That was good. Whoever the fans were,
they be like smashing planets together. I don't know.
This was a third in its round.
I don't know if you've ever seen Zeus.
How about we say over the B rank? All right, I won't give it C rank. I'll give it B rank.
B.
Damn.
B, yeah. I don't think I want to. I'm not that interested in it. I don't think it deserves
Why
B rank.
Levi? Is because you think you know who's gonna win?
I think there's so much potentially better matchups in this thing.
Like what? If you can name two, I'll let you do B.
Well, we have to get through it.
All right, fine. Right.
All right, this isn't the winner. This isn't this isn't the winner of its round. It was a third favorite in its round.
Right,
week
so
two.
Okay, so these are just introductions right now. Okay, I won't spaz yet.
We could change it up at the end.
Okay.
So this was the least favorite of round 2, with 5% and 120 votes. It's Soldier Boy versus Peacemaker.
Who is Soldier Boy?
Not the one I was
Soldier
thinking.
Boy's from Really? This is from The Boys.
Oh, I haven't seen The Boys.
I have only watched half of the first season.
Oh, okay. Potentially the Soldier Boy is basically Captain America, but the opposite.
Oh, okay.
He fights with the shield. He's racist. He likes screwing the elderly. He's kind of a bigot. So versus Peacemaker, which I haven't seen Peacemaker show. Or this one, the Boys in general, I think they scale pretty small and weak compared to other universes. Like Homelander is probably the strongest in The Boys, but like compared to other stuff outside his media, outside The Boys, he's pretty weak. So
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I think for this one, I'm gonna put for D.
I agree. Have they done an Omni-Man versus Homelander?
Yes.
Who won?
Omni-Man.
Of course he did.
It was a landslide.
By a landslide?
Yeah, it was a landslide.
That's amazing.
I like Omelet Man.
Omelet Man?
Don't even ask. Just
All right. So this is Little Mac versus Ippo from Punch Out and from Hajime no Ippo. This was 24% with 576 votes. This is actually video games versus anime right here. I think you guys know who Little Mac is.
Only from Smash.
Okay. Oh, he's from the Mike Tyson Punch Out games. Potentially, I think this is a really good C match. I don't want to put it really high up just because Little Mac, like, he fought against Donkey Kong who could punch craters and moons and stuff like that, versus basically a regular technique boxing guy. Any thoughts, guys? C?
C sounds good.
All right. Yeah, Hajime no Ippo is probably one of the best boxing animes, probably the best boxing show out. But yeah, compared to Little Mac, I think it's just really it's not fair, you know. All right, so we're jumping into week 3. Week 3, and this is the start of week 3. We got video game versus video game. This is
I have
Ragnar.
no idea who most of these people are. Oh my god!
Like Yu-Gi-Oh.
Well, like most of the ones that won, you'll see that they're the most popular choices for a reason, because it's characters that everyone knows of. So this is Ragnar the Blood Edge versus Velvet Crow. This was 8% with 208 votes for week 3 from Blaze Blue and Tales of Berseria. Essentially, with these two characters, what they have in common is that they both lost a younger sibling, and they both became serious characters after so much trauma and misery. and they both have like a demonic arm. What I didn't know while doing some research is that Velvet Crow is a woman. The one on the right.
Woman?
Yeah,
I can see
the
that.
one on the right. Yeah, I always thought that was. I always thought it was a dude, and then I was like, then I realized it's from. I thought it was from. Yeah, so the image that they used before, he looked more masculine, and I was like, oh wait, this is the werewolf chick or something like that. But yeah, potentially, I want to give it a C rank, but at the very end, I think I might give it D rank. The whole I've been wanting to get, because we've had Ragnar the Blood Edge before in a death battle, and to have a Tails debut would be very amazing, since Tails is a very niche game. Let's see. Up next. So here's a character you will know, Justin, hopefully.
Oh. I know one of them by face.
So this is Mortal Kombat Scorpion versus Sekiro, Shadows Die Twice, Wolf. This had 17% of week 3 with 442 votes. Now, Wolf is actually from a very popular game called Sekiro Dies Twice. And essentially, it was a very Souls-like game, to one where it's the one to where you would have to you'll get frustrated playing it, just because that's how hard it is. Like, you can't just go weapon swinging. Like, you have to strategize, dodge a lot, and parry, stuff like that. So essentially, you actually playing as a ninja, trying to dodgy life. So it's basically a ninja versus ninjas that resurrect.
Okay. I mean, my vote goes on Mortal Kombat every day.
I like the guy with the ponytail because he's going like this.
Okay. Thank you for that input, Sean. So where do you guys see this going as? I think this will be a very great 3D battle. That's why I said for my submission.
B.
I like that.
B sounds good. Oh, you know what? I didn't even say which ones I voted for. For the A rank for first week, I actually voted for Shulk versus Lightning.
Go figure. Biased much.
The week 2, I voted for the winner that won, and for week 3, I voted for the winner. Oops. All right, now we got this one right here.
Oh.
So this is composite Goku versus composite Ryu. Now, what this essentially means is that they're compiling every Goku into one entity and compiling every Ryu into one entity. So they even considered the live action Goku from Dragon Ball Evolution with live action Ryu from Marvel vs. Capcom, who's fought against Galactus. So that's what it comes down to. And this is from Dragon Ball Z. This one got 37% with 962 votes.
True.
This wasn't the winner, though.
That wasn't the winner?
This was close to being the winner. None of these are winners, just to let you know.
Okay.
Now, where you guys see this? I think you guys know more about Dragon Ball and Street Fighter.
I mean, I'd give that a C, to be honest. I don't really like
a C.
I mean, it's cool, but it ain't like, it's not, I don't know, it's not something that interests me that much. Anytime I see Goku, because Goku is really overpowered.
Okay.
So it's just, it might just be I have a bias against Goku.
Damn. Okay.
The real truths come out.
Going hard.
Yeah. Now we're on to week 4. This one was actually my vote for week 4.
Luke Skywalker.
Yes. Luke Skywalker versus Saber. This is Star Wars versus Type Moon or the Fate series. They're good. They're characters of light, essentially. That is actually so within the Fate series, they have a lot of historical figures fight against each other, but they do a twist. So the girl on the right is actually a female Arthur.
Okay.
So yeah. Now Fate, they're actually like really bonkers with powers. She can do like a fucking sword beam of light that can like separate the sea, basically. So that's just one of her powers. Any thoughts, guys? I want to put this in the B rank.
That's what I was thinking. I was thinking B.
That Luke Skywalker looks weird to me, so yeah, B.
Okay.
I like the colors, so I think they should go in a certain place.
Well, if you have any questions, Sean, feel free to ask. I'll try to answer the best I can. All right. Next up, we have DreamWorks versus Pixar, if I'm not mistaken. How to Train Your Dragon versus Big Hero 6. Hiccup and Toothless versus Hero Baymax. Which one?
That's Big Hero 6 is Disney, not Pixar.
Oh, so it's not made by Pixar?
Yes, the Disney animation studio.
Wait, it's not made by Pixar?
Okay.
Nope.
Well, damn.
Okay. They got 20% of the third week with 520 votes.
Cool.
Well, what do you guys think? I think this would be a really cool fight. This is something I've been arguing about for a while.
I don't know if it's gonna be a good fight. Like it just,
but it has a dragon in it.
It's like medieval times versus
futuristic
shit. Like I feel like that's been done before. Like these are two really opposite things. I don't really see like a lot of similarity, except they both have a little boy with them, which I mean,
well, I like it because
this has been
I know
both
for
a
characters.
while.
Sean likes it because he recognizes both characters. So I guess that's.
I think we should put an A rank. What do you guys think? B rank?
C
rank?
Yes.
A.
Because these two characters don't really like. It's not that fun of a battle. Like
it's
really,
2 for A. It's 2 for A.
Oh my
I'm gonna give points for this. It's a tag team match, 2-on-2. We haven't had a 2-on-2 since Ratchet and Clank versus Jack and Daxter.
But look at the people fighting.
And this is an aerial battle too. Like they're gonna be fighting in the sky. It's gonna be amazing.
I thought you said you were gonna go hard, Levi. I thought you said you weren't gonna be nice on these. You're being nice right now, Levi.
He's not being nice to you.
That's the damn truth.
We might move this. Who knows? But
I can't believe you put that in the A. You put that in the A, and you put what do we have for C?
We have
Luke Skywalker and what's her name are on B, and then you gonna put them on A.
I might switch that out. Who knows? But let's go to the next one. The next one we have will be Sackboy versus Maxwell from Little Big Planet and Scribblenauts. This one got 17% of the votes with 442.
I thought that was from Jackbox Games.
Jackbox Games? No.
You know the murder trivia?
I think I know what you're talking about. But so what these two have in common is that they're both mascots of games where you create levels. So Little Big Planet was like the Mario for PlayStation, It was a whole bunch of like where you make your own Mario levels and stuff like that. And Scribblenauts, he's a boy that in the game you write in a book and you can make anything come to life. So like you put God, you have like a God figure. If you write water bottle, a water bottle appears. So they're that's what those two are.
That sounds like a good fight because they'd be creating shit and like
Yeah,
going all over the place.
That should be
definitely chaotic. Be very imaginary. A?
Yeah. You know what shouldn't be A?
Oh my god. All right. You guys both say A?
I say A. But you about to put some wild stuff on here, huh? And then put it at C or something like that.
Sean, what do you think?
A, B. I don't care really.
Let's put
You're not about to put that in B. You're not. You really about to put that in B? Oh, okay. I'm about to say that is definitely A worthy. Look at their powers. Look at what they have and what they're gonna give to the actual death battle.
Okay.
What is Big Hero 6 in How to Train Your Dragon gonna do?
It's gonna be an
amazing
3D
fly.
battle.
They can. How many of these characters can fly? How many of them? Through A through D. Let's see how many can fly. Well,
I guess
than half.
Goku,
I'll tell
not
you that.
Ryu. I don't know if Zeus or Odin can fly. That hasn't been speculated yet. I think Luke Skywalker can technically fly. Don't know about these two. Not really, less than half.
Less than half.
Well, all right, let's go. Let's go to the next one.
I guess they do have something.
Oh,
they've already had a fight. They had a whole episode.
That wasn't really. I wouldn't count that because that was more.
This one I know. I know about this one. I believe I'm pretty sure we've even talked about this before. I know that the Family Guy writers, like they wrote both episodes, or they wrote the episode, so it kind of favored Family Guy a little bit more. And I saw the jokes were more Family Guy-esque instead of Simpsons. Like I didn't feel like the heart of Simpsons was in that episode, but still, they had a battle.
This will. What?
It was mostly a draw, but it was Peter who won.
This will be more like, okay, someone comes in and one is leaving the other one dead. I think this will be a D.
Yes.
I will be fine with putting it at D because we've already seen like the show. It'd be nice to see the research on who will actually win a death battle. But
see, I just think that they're the same person. I mean, Peter is kind of based off of Homer.
Not kind of, like definitely.
Yeah, for the most part, yes. So I just think it's just not going to be a fun death battle. It's going to be like, I feel like we watched somebody recently who were like, oh, Courage the Cowardly Dog and Scooby-Doo. Like they're kind of, they kind of gave the same energy off, and so is Peter and Homer. Hey, while you're organizing everything, you want to put the Big Hero 6 and How to Train Your Dragon at B where it belongs?
All right.
Ooh.
Here's the next one.
That
Dexter Lever, Jimmy Neutron.
See, now we're getting to the good stuff. This is a good fight. This is crunchy. All right. Chomp chomp, Levi. This is crunchy.
This is week, what was it? Week 5. And this was the second Votus. This was the second one. No, the third strongest one on there. Homer Simpson versus Peter Griffin. That was 32% with 858 votes. So it was in second place for that week. This one's in third place for 14% and 364 votes. So, yeah. I think Dexter and Jimmy Neutron have died in hype for how many people wanted it. But I really want to see this match. I've been wanting to see it. I think it would be a very great homage. Just seeing what they did with Courage for Scooby. I have very high hopes for watching this.
One of them is definitely going to be Victor though, because they have such different inventions, but it's kind of hard to say because I mean, I don't want to like go into it, but I mean, just real quick. I mean, Jimmy is making stuff out of scraps and metal. Dexter is over here. He has a whole freaking laboratory. I don't know where he got this stuff from, but he's like, he created a whole
It's all
lab.
coming back to me now. I was trying to remember, like, what abilities did they have?
Jimmy made stuff in his garage. I don't know where Dexter got his shit from.
Yeah,
that was not dumpster stuff that he got.
That's more impressive though. Jimmy's, more resourceful, using less to make more.
That's a good point. That's a good point. But Dexter
in a battle.
Dexter, he be creating stuff. That's like a legit lab.
The best thing that I know that Jimmy Neutron has is that he can turn to the Incredible Hulk. That's orange. You guys didn't see that?
Yeah, but
might have been a long time.
But Dexter has a kaiju robot. He has basically Mecha Godzilla. Like he has a robot that went up against Godzilla. Like
I keep wanting to talk about who would win, but that's not what we're doing.
Oh well,
one more thing about it.
If you want to say who would win, you can go and put 2 cents.
I think it's going to be Dexter. Jimmy has Goddard, and then Dexter has freaking Monkey.
Oh yeah,
Monkey. I'm just saying.
But I think this is a material.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna put that right there. This one, forget my biases, but this one's also gonna be a material, guys. This is something I've been waiting for a long time. Naruto Uzumaki versus Monkey D. Luffy. This was the final place of week 5 with 10% of the votes for 260. I think Naruto is a fantastic challenger for Monkey D. Luffy. Naruto's already been in a death battle. He beat Ichigo Kurosaki, I think is his name, from Bleach. But I think this will be amazing. I think this is 2 out of the big 3. And then what with the inclusion of Gear 5 that Luffy got into, like where people were, which was like what's the word that I'm looking for? What was the word? It was as eventful as Super Saiyan God or Super Saiyan Ultra Instinct. Everyone tuned in to see his new form and stuff like that. So I think this will be a very amazing battle. What do you guys think? And also, this is a staple of pirates versus ninjas. Well,
ninjas would win.
Nah, pirates will win, bro.
I feel like I'm gonna go with ninjas on that one.
I don't know in what world. I mean, One Piece world, baby, but I don't know in what world ninjas would get overthrown by some pirate. The only thing that I know that pirates do is steal shit. All right.
Oh, okay.
And what did ninjas do? They're known to kick ass and not even know. They're meant to be ghosts. You get your ass kicked, you don't even know who kicked your ass.
Nah. Pirates will get up right in your face, man. Ninjas do the little sneak type shit. Ain't gonna work for Luffy.
The sneak will always win.
All right, here's the next one.
You think you kicked your own ass. I have no idea who these people
are. So that's a Pokemon.
Okay, that makes sense.
That's Lucina and Grovyle. Oh, and this is the start of week 6. Lucina versus Grovyle got 21% of the votes for week 6 with 525. This essentially is
are they
all right, I don't know how to do it. Yes, so they are time people. Oh, you see a little back part of it.
I got that.
So essentially, Lucina and Grovyle, they travel from the future back into the past to help save the world. I'm a huge fan of Fire Emblem and Pokemon. I'm really a fan of the Grovyle. He was actually my starter Pokemon. But yeah, it's essentially Pokemon versus Fire Emblem character. Fire Emblem is a series that is mainly suited with battle strategy. You control your units. It's kind of like chess, but anime, because you also have kind of like a little dating simulator mixed with it. You date your troops. Yeah, and then Pokemon. This Pokemon is from actually not your traditional Pokemon. It's from Pokemon Mystery Dungeons. And in this one, the Pokemon can talk to each other, and it has a better storyline. They actually released a movie about it as well. So yeah. It's such a quirky battle. Just the fact that it's an anime girl versus a Pokemon.
So I give it a D.
A D. I want to give it a C. It's quirky enough.
You gonna tell me? Never mind.
Maybe we'll get some other stinkers.
There's a lot of A's so far. Maybe we're being too generous.
Being generous for is that How to Train Your Dragon and Big Hero 6 in A, taking the A spot over there. I wasn't gonna mention it, but then Sean said it, so I'm gonna go ahead and talk about it right there. You gonna put? Never mind. We good. Who's next, Levi?
All right.
Aladdin?
Let me know if you guys can't see it, because I have two windows open. So one is the video and the other one.
Nothing. Move on.
What did you just say?
What did he say? Did he say something terrible? All right. So this is Percy Jackson versus Zagreus from the Percy Jackson novel series, and versus the game series Hades.
I didn't know there was a cartoon of Percy Jackson.
That isn't. That's his like book novel form thing. That's his book illustration.
I'm gonna let you say stats and stuff, but
so essentially, Percy Jackson is the son of Neptune, I think, or what's the god of the sea?
A human, right?
Yeah, that sounds right.
I know it's Neptune. I think it's someone else, isn't it? Like the actual Greek. Not Zeus.
I don't think it's Zeus. Is it
Perseus?
Is it Zeus? It might be Zeus. I thought it was Neptune.
No,
not Neptune.
Man,
is Neptune the actual person?
I wish my nephew was here. He'd tell us all about it.
I thought it was.
And so Zagreus is the son of Hades.
Hey Siri, who's Perseus's daddy?
Not Perseus, Percy Jackson.
Percy Jackson is a fictional character, the title character and narrator of Rick Riordan's Percy Jackson and the Olympians.
Go ahead, Levi. I'm sorry. I'm just going to look this up manually because Sean was talking.
I could have waited.
You could have.
But you said it wrong.
And then Siri said, "Well, Percy Jackson."
Well, that's a really big picture.
Yeah, I had to. Yeah, I went to the front.
It is Poseidon.
Now I figured out how to do it. Poseidon. There you go. I don't know. Like I was like, I knew it started with a P. But anyway, so yeah, this is so these are the fictional.
The same person. Oh.
These are fictional reincarnations, Percy Jackson, Hades. So it isn't going to be a mythological historical fight, but they're still they're still fictional adaptations of characters. I don't even think Hades has a son.
Yeah, they're still in that realm of gods fighting. So I'd give them whatever we gave Zeus and
no, I think they should be below because we got actual gods and now we have just some kids. Like they can't be on the same level as the actual gods.
Oh, you're right. That's like the Teen Titans.
Yeah.
Like, let's go ahead, put them in C, put them in D, put them in C,
put them in D.
C is fine.
D is fine. All right. The Percy Jackson I don't remember too fondly. Apparently, it wasn't adapted well. That's what fans of this novel book series says. But the Hades game
show coming out.
The Hades game I heard was really well done. Was really fun. I think I also got like a game award. I'm not sure. All right, this one. Let me get this one here. So this is, you know who that is, right, Justin?
Yeah, it's Scott Pilgrim.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So Scott Pilgrim versus Kazuma Sato. Kazuma Sato's from Konosuba, and Scott Pilgrim is from Scott Pilgrim versus the World. This got 14% with 350 votes. Now, initially, I wanted to see this match, but I think there was better candidates for it. For Kazuma Sato from with ReZero Subaru, and Scott Pilgrim versus Travis Touchdown from No More Heroes. But this is still fine. These are two still kind of like douchebags. Like this is a douchebag fight. Because Kazuma Sato, he's the guy that he was reincarnated in Another World, and he's kind of a little bit jerk against women, but you know, circumstances call for it. Just because like they do make his life a little bit trouble. But what do you guys think? Kazuma Sato has like magic powers. He has like a thief ability. I mean, he uses steel panties though. He has like an ice spell, and then Scott Pilgrim, he has like enhanced skills and a sword they can take out of his chest.
So I think I have a bias because I like Scott Pilgrim. So I think they should be an A.
A?
Yes.
Like you think he's a great character that we should all emulate? Is that what you're saying?
I think there's a lot better ones to go up. I think the best
one. You think there's
Scott
a lot better ones? Do you know what you put in A?
But yeah, I think this one should go in D. I really love it. I really love it. We gotta be critical.
D is in what?
Yeah. D is in dank. Like
dank.
D is in dick, because that's what that idea is. It's just dick, Levi. That's a stupid idea. It shouldn't go in D.
It shouldn't, but we gotta make room for all the other ones coming up, man.
Then move Toothless up there and put it in D where it belongs.
We'll change it up. We'll change it up. This is Cowboy Bebop versus Black Lagoon. Spike versus Revy. This one got 27% of the votes with 675 votes. This is the start of week 7. And this was runner-up, second place. What was going on? What are you laughing at?
Nothing.
What are you laughing at, Justin? Tell me the joke. I can't see what's going on. Like,
we can't.
But yeah, essentially, this is like a space bounty versus a mercenary. These are like two of the more infamous gunslingers in anime history, and this is from like 90s anime. This is 90s anime versus 90s anime.
I like Spike, so A.
I think it should be B. I would love to see a good gunslinging fight, you know, just a regular, the best hitman in the world. Like, I think that's going to be really popular, and I think that could be really cool. You don't have to worry about people flying, and you don't have to worry about dragons and robots fighting each other and things like that. So, yeah.
Cowboy Bebop is the only anime show I've actually watched.
Oh, wow.
Wow, maybe we should put it in A.
You should watch Black Lagoon. I think you'll like it. It has the same vibe. All right. Up for the next one. What are you laughing at?
I'm sorry.
We just got the giggles. Oh, is that?
That sure is Godzilla. Levi, you don't have an opinion.
Godzilla versus Hulk. Godzilla versus the Hulk.
Good one. This has to be.
I'll put C tier. This one got 70% of the votes, so this was third most wanted for 425 votes.
Levi, you have a bias. right? It is not a
Well,
C.
okay, so this is Hulk's third match in Death Battle history. He fought
Give
Hulk
a
is great.
damn. You know who deserves to be in A? Godzilla and Hulk. Has Godzilla ever fought anybody before?
Yes.
Well, both of them need to fight each other.
Godzilla fought against Gamera.
Because they're two.
It was a very boring match.
Fight each other, huh?
Godzilla first fought against Gamera, which I wasn't a fan of that match. Gamera's a giant turtle. Godzilla.
Of course, Godzilla won because it's Godzilla.
And then Hulk lost. This would be Hulk's third loss because someone ran it down for me. They wrote like a huge text of everything Godzilla, which I didn't know, but Godzilla, he is OP. Hulk is not beating him.
Breath.
Okay, then I put it down to D because if Hulk is lost 3 times and then they about to put him against
But
Godzilla
don't you want to
again,
see Hulk bouncing around Godzilla?
Absolutely not.
Like landing on his head.
He bounced 3 times to the ground, losing. So why would I want to see him bounce to the ground from Godzilla?
Yeah.
I want to see it.
Yeah, they always put it up against people that Hulk would lose. The first one was Doomsday. The second was Broly from Dragon Ball Z. And then now they're putting up against Godzilla. He's just having a rough time.
Maybe he'll get creative. He's pretty smart.
All right,
not smart enough apparently.
Here's the next one. This is the last one for week 7. Ellie versus Clementine from The Last of Us and The Walking Dead with 12% with 300 votes. What these had two in common, they're girls in the apocalypse world. They're girls in the zombie apocalypse, and they get pretty. They get pretty. They start off like pretty sheltered, and then they end up very. What is going on, Justin? You gotta let me.
No, let me just back up to your introduction. You made a point to say that they're girls. That's like, and you paused too. Like you didn't say they're girls in the zombie apocalypse. You said they're girls. All right, next point is
I was working on the thing. All right, I'm you see what you're seeing on the screen. I'm doing that while I'm talking. So I had like a little brain fart. Like, sorry.
I'm sorry.
I didn't even have a brain fart. I knew what I was gonna say. I just said it very slowly
to build anticipation.
You gotta own it.
So essentially, there's no powers or anything. It's literally just two girls in the apocalypse. I'm thinking that this should be done in black and white if Death Battle Era has the opportunity to do this. I think it'll add more to the emotion. But these are both emotional stories. But yeah, in terms of battle, what do you guys think? I want to hear from your guys' perspective.
I would say D unless they put a lot of zombies in the fight.
I don't see what that has to do with anything. They're still like they don't have. I mean, they don't
have to fight zombies and each other.
But they're gonna they're trying to fight each other. It's a death battle with both of them. They're not trying to survive the zombie apocalypse. Now, if they change it up and be like, who would actually survive the zombie apocalypse? Then maybe, but just based on their skills of being able to fight zombies, now they have to fight each other. Like it's just, I don't know what I'm looking at here. I'm looking at two people fighting each other. You know what I mean? Like a regular human fight is what I'm looking at.
Yeah, that's why you need zombies to make it interesting.
If they do that, but this is a death battle. Have they done that before, Levi?
So they had two people. One from Resident Evil, Leon Kennedy versus Frank West, and they were fighting zombies as they were fighting each other. But Frank West, he's able to pull out a whole bunch of different objects. And he's able to have a mech suit. And
so did they fight each other, or did they fight for survival from the zombies?
They were fighting zombies as they're coming while trying to also kill each other.
So both, okay. But at the end, they still kill each other.
See, that happens in games all the time. You got the minions, and then you have to fight the boss at the same time.
Okay, all right. I'm not going to argue it. I still think it should be D.
I think so too. Just for right now, I don't want to see Clementine die. I love Clementine, and there's a 50% chance she'll die, and I don't want to see that.
No, you just spazzed. You need to. Okay. Who's next?
All right, Skeletor. This is
Skeletor.
So we're starting with week 8, Skeletor versus Lord Zed, with 19% of the votes at 456 votes in quantity. This was the 3rd place in week 8. So this is obviously the Masters of the Universe He-Man's villain versus the Power Rangers villain. What do you guys think? Any thoughts? I don't really care for this match. So
yeah, I'm really indifferent about this match. I don't see what was the point of putting them together, to be honest with you.
They both look cool. Should be entertaining.
Yeah,
90s villains?
Huh?
90s villains, you know?
Yeah, it's just I don't know how much fun I'm gonna have watching them and knowing their strengths and weaknesses and stuff like that. You said the Power Rangers and He-Man. I mean, I guess that's a good show. I'll give it a C.
Let's go B.
You give it a C. We can go D.
Damn. He said no to both of us.
I said C. I'll give it a C. Like I'll meet in between.
All right, C.
Because I don't think it's not like you said, it's 90 cartoons, you know, let's see what they can do, but definitely not an A or a B. Just like other 80s things. Oh, you meant 8? Oh, it was the 80s? Oh, okay.
All right, next one. This one you guys might like. It all depends. I think this will be a funny matchup. It will be in season, you know, around this time, but
Santa Claus? Oh, no.
You were close.
The Grinch versus Jack Skellington. This got 14%.
They're too nice to fight.
Nah, the Grinch will anybody ass. I don't give a damn.
The Grinch
Jack Skellington will win. What are you talking about? Jack Skellington will beat that ass.
I don't think he does much fighting.
The Grinch would lay Jack Skeleton or whatever his name is over his lap and give him a spanking and then push him down a hill so he'll be a giant snowball and then light that snowball on fire.
Jack Skeleton, I think, could cast fire, and he knows a little bit of magic from the Kingdom Hearts series. So that's why
I was thinking the movie. I don't think he does that.
Well, I mean, if it's a composite of all of them together, like I think that you should count.
Well, he can sing, and the Grinch's heart grew 3 sizes.
That sounds like a heart problem. But what would you guys place this? What would you guys place this as?
Still a D.
I'll go with D just because I think they're too nice to fight. It'll be sad to watch.
Well, that's not the reason why. I just think it's not going to be a fun fight.
Oh, you're a heartless bastard.
What? I'm ready to move on.
All right, I'll put in D. All right.
Yeah,
Here's another. I like this one.
Oh, cool.
That was a good one. Hey.
So this is Freddy Krueger versus Pennywise.
Yeah, A.
With 25% of the votes was 600. I want to put this at B. And that's just a personal bias just because the Freddy Krueger and Michael Myers fight that they did was lacking in flair, but that's because they only have one animator do the battle. You guys still want to do A?
Yeah, because they might be totally different on this one.
Okay.
People can
I think
realize their mistakes and fix their mistakes, Levi.
No, it was still good for doing it for one animator. All right, so we're actually on to the winners of every week. That was week 8, so that was the last week of new people. So let's go back to week 1. This is this got 41% of the votes with 861. So this was kind of a landslide. Wait,
nothing. Stay over there.
So this is Monokuma versus Kora Sensei from Danganronpa and Assassination Classroom. What essentially this is about is that this is an anime versus a video game, and that video game did get turned to an anime. So the octopus, that's an octopus. You can't see his tentacles, but he's an octopus. No, the guy with the smiley face. He's an octopus. He has a whole bunch of tentacles.
Because the teddy bear has like some squiggly arms, so I was.
Oh, that's just him crossing his hands. But
the bear. What was the bear? Sorry, I'm so sorry. He looked at the bear.
The bear. The bear is a bear.
That bear.
The bear is a bear.
Could be both.
So, Kora Sensei, what this story is about is that Kora Sensei, he can move at Mach like 30 or something like that. He's very fast. He punched a hole in the moon with how fast he was going, and he tutors a class of students. And what he teaches them, he tells them, all right, you got till the end of the semester to try to kill me, to try to assassinate me. If you can't, then I'm blowing up the earth. And throughout the teachings, he actually teaches some guidance, some life. He essentially realized that he is a good guy. The teddy bear, on the other hand, he traps a whole bunch of students in a school, and he makes them. He tells them, "All right, you guys are gonna be playing a murder mystery game. So if you guys want out of this school, you have to kill someone and get away with it in court. If you don't get away with it, if no one can find out you're the killer, then you go off and everyone gets killed. If they do find out you're the killer, then you yourself get killed." And Monokuma is pretty much he's very evil in that sense. And he's just a robotic bear with guns and traps and all that type of stuff.
I say A.
Sounds cool.
That sounds great. I'm glad I convinced you guys.
Very interesting fight.
You got the Hunger Games, Five Nights at Freddy's, and an octopus.
Let's make these a little bit smaller.
Solid.
We got one more for A. Or we'll have to move stuff down.
Did anybody see that movie, The Five Nights at Freddy's?
Hold that thought. I can tell you something that you can move down if you need to.
Yes, I know that, Justin.
Okay.
All right. So this
is
next,
making sure. I mean, while you're moving things, you might as well just move the garbage out the way.
You know what? I might, for this next winner, I might replace it with that. With the one that you're talking about. This one got 54% of the votes with 1,296. So this was also a landslide for this week. Here it goes.
Oh, that should be a good. Well,
Megamind versus Gru from Despicable Me and Megamind.
I'd still give that a B, but like
they're too nice too. They're kids characters.
It's. I mean, I think it would be a cool.
You want to know? You want to know who will win in a fight, Sean? Morals do not decide on death battle. They did want Aang, Aang the Avatar.
Did he die?
No, he killed somebody.
Nice.
Yeah, he smoked that ass. I don't even know who it was. It doesn't matter who it was. He smoked that ass.
Yeah, I would buy that. Aang should be in the tournament.
There hasn't been a battle for him to be in for a while. Like,
I guess there aren't a lot of bald-headed kids for him to face.
Yeah. So what do you guys want to put this? He said B rank.
That joke was
B rank, guys.
Yeah, B.
Fine. I don't think they're gonna do much of fighting though.
In terms of what?
It's like, what kind of weapons do they have?
They have a lot of weapons.
Oh, it's been
they have a lot of weapons, and Megamind has like a giant mech.
I just remember all the jokes.
I just don't think there'll be fun weapons for me to like be entertained by.
Yeah.
Sailor Moon.
Yeah, this is the week 3 winner. This is actually what I voted for during week 3. Oh, I think I also voted for Groove versus Megamind, to be honest with you as well. So Sailor Moon this is Sailor Moon versus Madoka. This got 38% of the votes with 988. This was actually really close against Composite Rio versus Composite Goku. Yeah, so essentially this one is just magical girls with a whole bunch of abilities, crazy as shit powers. I didn't get that far to Sailor Moon, but Sailor Moon gets pretty universal in powers to where like she go up against Goku before Super pretty easily, and that other girl, she has like universal powers as well. It's like a whole bunch of cosmic light shit, fireworks and stuff.
It could get annoying.
Levi, I'm gonna let you pick this one. I think it could be A, B, C, or D.
A, B, C, or D. Let's go with B for right now. We'll adjust later.
You know what?
We'll adjust later.
Not
I could have sworn I heard Justin.
He's a little full of himself.
Now this is, let me see, what was this? This was week 4 winner, with 49% of the votes with 1,274. So this was also a landslide.
Okay,
that's a great matchup.
Yeah, they could get cartoon stuff.
And this is actually the winner of the Tournament of Champions. This is the one that won. Wait. So this one is already going to happen.
All right, so I guess it has to be crunchy because it's the one that's actually going to happen.
Well, this is our opinion. This is our opinion. So, maybe we didn't want this one to win. I personally, I didn't vote for this one when it came down to it. I voted for another one. I kept voting for another one. I like Tom, but I just didn't like. I thought there was better stuff to watch.
Let me tell you, Wile E. Coyote deserves a win. I mean, and so does Tom. They need a win and they need therapy.
Wiley really needs one now after his movie got canceled.
What movie? He had a movie? Oh,
yeah.
Damn.
There's a whole movie that was produced and filmed and completed, and Warner Brothers just scrapped it for the tax write-off. It's not going to be released.
Yeah.
He never wins.
John Cena's in it.
I bet he is. But you can't see him.
That was good.
So what do you guys want this in?
A.
I think C is fine. A is too. You already won. We don't need to put in.
Do you know what's in A? Have you looked at A? Have you studied A? Because I'll tell you something that shouldn't be there.
All right. Is it 2 against 1 right now? Sean, where do you want to put it?
Yeah, I'll go A. There's a reason it's popular.
Damn it.
And for that, you know what? We'll keep that little that thing that's second right there. We'll go ahead and not keep that in A. You should still move it.
We'll change it up. All right. So this one was winner of week 5 with 43% of the votes with 1,118. Let me go ahead and put it up there. This was actually runner-up of the tournament twice because they had a previous tournament that was a lot smaller than this, and this was runner-up twice. And I really can't believe it lost to Tom and Wile E. Coyote, but this is Kratos from God of War versus Asura from Asura's Wrath. These are both video game characters. They both basically fight against gods. So yeah, one's like half a deity, 4 arms, and the other one, Kratos.
I don't have an opinion on this one.
You don't have an opinion on this one?
Same.
Damn. I'll put it in C rank. I voted for it, but yeah, I see some more coming up, so I'll put it in C for right now. All right, so this one's winner of week 6 with 42% of the votes with 1,050. This is Mega Man X versus Optimus Primal. Thank you. Optimus Primal is from Beast Wars. I don't know a lot about him, to be honest with you. I thought he was kaiju size, but he's actually just like 8 feet tall.
Yeah, he sucks.
And Mega Man X is like 6 feet tall. So they're both robots that lead against renegade shit.
He's pretty good looking for a robot.
I think I voted for this one. I'm not sure. I think I voted for it when it did win, when it was against winners. No, wait, no, I didn't.
Say some wild.
I did not. Well, where you guys want to put it at?
C.
I say either C or B, because I think that should be a good match.
But it's robots. We've seen plenty of robots.
Yeah, but robots have a lot of gadgets. Robots can do a lot of shit.
I think this list will actually work out. I think we're doing really good. All right, so this one was winner of week 7. It had 44% of votes with 1,100. Here you go. Let me stretch it out. So this is Palpatine versus Xehanort. I really like this battle. This is essentially a sequel to Death Battle. Already did a match with Yoda versus Mickey Mouse. So I really want to see this battle. This is also the villains of Star Wars and Kingdom Hearts. They're both basically old, elderly men that are evil, in a sense. It's Keyblade versus lightsaber. I think this would be a really great sci-fi fight. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I'd still give it a C, but yeah.
Let's go B. Fill in the gaps.
Yeah, we have to give it a B, Justin. We're going to give it a C.
Sure. Let's just fill in the gap.
I said 8. I said 8 each, Justin.
I mean, there's always one that we can replace.
Next one better suck.
So you want to switch this out?
Put it in D. Wait, no. That's not.
We don't know what the next one is, though.
All right, this one I don't have much to say about it, so I think D works fine for me. But this is week 8. They got 42% of the votes with 1,008. I discussed this as I don't know a lot of information about it, but we'll go and put it out there.
I'm fine with D.
So this is Sans. This is Sans versus the Judge from Undertale and the Off series. Now that cat does not look like that. That it looks a little bit more weirder. But yeah, these are two niche series from indie. They're both indie games. They're from both indie games, and what that essentially means is that independent developers made it. Somebody that's not as big as Rockstar or Square Enix and stuff like that. Sans is kind of like Chaos. He can do a whole bunch of magic, and I think this cat is sort of the same. The thing is that Sans, he only has 1 hit point in the entire game. He's your partner, but literally if he gets hit once, he gets knocked out. So I don't know how that's appealing to me.
But he's like incredibly powerful, right?
Yeah, in terms of magics, but he's literally a god's cannon.
I quit the game because I couldn't beat him.
Oh yeah, you had to fight him like on genocide mode or something like that. You had to like move a little heart around.
Yeah, something like that.
Okay, yeah, I know what you're talking about. But yeah, what do you guys think? I don't know anything about Judge. I tried figuring out. He apparently focuses on a lot of stuff.
Yeah, he looks
Yeah,
pretty
that,
scary.
yeah, that's what he looks like.
That
So,
cat would definitely
yeah.
give me nightmares.
Is that
So
John
this
Wick?
would be nice because it would introduce indie game characters, but I don't know anything about it. Can't really tell you much about it. And then, Sean, you played Undertales. The cat, he judges people on different levels, and he gets all cynic and crazy, just like Sans at one point. What do you guys think? Should we put him D rank?
Right.
Yeah.
D.
Or
All
you can
right.
switch it out with that last one you put in B.
No, I think it's perfect as is.
Okay.
All right. So we kind of got our fill thing. So let's go ahead and just jump into D. Which one of these is soft gummy? All right. Which one do you guys think is soft gummy?
I can tell you which one I think.
You better be in D rank, Justin.
Well, if we're talking D, then I'd say the two girls.
Oh yeah. Wait, which two girls?
Which two girls?
The two girls that Levi made pointing out.
Either that,
two girls.
Either that or the two fake ass Captain Americas.
You know, we'll choose that one. The two fake ass Captain
What?
I win.
You would rather see those girls fight some zombies and each other having just materials like a mini axe or something like that, and maybe a pistol. But the peacemaker,
because I know these two characters, and I feel like at least it'll be gripping in storytelling. This is just two assholes like with guns and shit like that. Same thing. At least this one, I might cry a little bit. This one, and honestly, I think Peacemaker should fight against.
And have you ever seen an asshole fight before?
I think Peacemaker should fight against Punisher.
Well, you got to work up to it, Levi. You put him in soft gummy. Now, how can he work up to anything?
Yeah, we don't need social blood. All right, so now we're going to choose the cream of the crop, the GOAT, the best matchup on here for Crunchy. And
Jimmy Neutron versus Dexter. That's my vote.
Jimmy Neutron versus Dexter.
I like the horror villains, but I'm intrigued by the octopus and the funky bear.
Those are all good ones. I think I really want to see the funky octopus and the bear as well. I think that will be very great. They're both really fun series, and they're both.
Think that Dexter and Jimmy would give a good battle? That would be a battle of a lifetime.
That's a pretty good one too.
Haven't you ever wanted to see them do a crossover? Imagine what their crossover episode would be like.
Did they not do one?
No, because it's Cartoon Network and Nickelodeon.
That's true, and they've been on Rivalry for a while. You know, they always been on Rivalry. Like I really like Naruto versus Luffy.
A ninja versus a pirate. Oh.
So the thing is that I don't think I'll put Monokuma and Kosetsu on here because it won a week. It did win already. I think, let's see, winner. Can you see my cursor?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. So winner. Winner. I think we have two winners overall on top. Oh yeah, and then the winner up here.
Oh, of course. Tom and Wile E Coyote is definitely a winner. That would be that would be a fantastic battle right there. Actually, I think it would be kind of like a Scooby-Doo and Courage the Cowardly Dog. I definitely think that they have very, very similar powers. So it might be a draw, which means it's not wasting my time. It's just like we already kind of knew that was going to happen. We were just waiting on that one thing that they might be different, and it doesn't give a difference. But Jimmy Neutron and Dexter, I think there would be one of them who would win and have a whole bunch of amazing gadgets.
I think I might go with Jimmy Neutron versus Dexter.
I think I'm down with that one too.
Yeah. Just because it is the more niche, it definitely needs a little more popularity. I was very surprised that it didn't get as many votes as it did.
This is right here. This is nostalgia.
Yeah. This has been on my wish list for a while. But all right, there we have it. You guys fine with the list?
What?
You guys okay with the list?
Yeah, we did it.
You know damn well I'm not okay with the list. There's something that needs to be on D that's not on D.
Why you hate it so much? Oh my god!
I just hate that you put it on A for so damn long. It did not belong on A ever.
It was fine. It's a fun match.
It is not a fun match.
It is really fun. I don't know what's wrong with you.
They're just two opposites fighting against each other.
Yeah, that's usually sometimes a theme. That's sometimes a theme, you know. Ratchet and Clank versus Jack and Dexter. Ryu versus Ryu from Ninja Gaiden versus Strider from Strider. But all right. Anyways, any final thoughts, guys?
Death battles. Watch this video and then make all these 32 videos, because I was promised all of these would be made, and now I hear there's only going to be one. So you better get
I told you. Well, I don't know if I said this at the beginning, but that was what was that was what was specified.
What was bamboozled? We've been on here for an hour and a half. He thought that all these people were about to fight.
I thought I was going to watch all of these.
He was preparing himself. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's funny.
Well, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Let us know what you were counting on winning this tournament of champions. Are you fine with Wiley and Cody and Tom and Jerry? Wiley versus Tom winning this tournament, or are you just kind of a little bit sad that, you know, Kratos and Sora have to become runner-up again in a third tournament, possibly? All in all, make sure to like and subscribe. This has been Levi Out Loud. You can call me Levi, call me Loud, just don't call me out. Thank you, Justin and Sean from Inside Thoughts Productions, for joining me. All in all, stay crunchy.
Girl, I was born with two left feet. Come grab my hand, get me on that beat. The way your body's moving, I can feel the heat of that.